Hey guys, welcome back to another Flesh and Blood video. This video is proudly brought to you by the House of Cards, the official sponsor of my stream. Be sure to check out the link in the description below for all of your Flesh and Blood needs. So, part of my testing during the off season has been Briar. I've been playing it a little bit here and there, more off camera than on. I'm really just trying to learn the hero, and I decided that a good way for me to see some better lines and really try to learn was to bring in somebody that I know that plays a ton of Briar. Somebody that I know that plays a ton of Briar, his name's Taylor Crawford. He's the captain of Out of the Box Gaming in Charlotte, North Carolina, and he's a good friend. And so I had him on the stream to just kind of walk me through some of the lines and talk about things a little bit. And I picked out some of our games from that night because I had a lot of fun playing it, and getting his insight was very beneficial in a lot of things. And so I kind of wanted to show that to some of you guys and see what you guys thought about it. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, that works. I was curious when I saw the other day on your choice to not play Sink Below, because I naturally wanted to reach for Sink Below. It's just a habit, but I chose not to.
This hand,
I was like, this looks awesome.
Well, this hand, what we want to do. So funny enough, I'm looking at this hand. Of course, we're gonna play Channel. Then we have two options. We can either swing the Rosetta with the Come to Fight, or we can play Nimblism, make an embodiment of Lightning, and Arsenal to Come to Fight as a Nimblism. So of course, play the Channel, but then we have to make the decision point: is do we want the 0 for 3 or the 1 for 3 in Arsenal?
So my thought process here is that I would rather have the Lightning token, and I would rather not give Katsu the chance to filter in case they have like quad reds or something like that. I don't know if you disagree or not, but
Oh no. That's I think both lines are completely acceptable depending on how you want to look into this matchup.
okay. I also really like the Come to Fight. It's an insanely good card.
Well, this is a great hand. Holy crap.
Wish I had a
You're
blue
about
to go with the Tome of Harvests.
Don't even worry about that. That's not a big deal. So what we could do here. Well, we can make. Let me think. If you want to be greedy, and I do love greedy. There's always a good chance here that we can always go like E-Strike, draw a card, pop snaps, activate Tome of Harvest.
Okay, now that's interesting.
I mean, that's just a possible line. It's not a correct line. It's possible.
I was like, obviously it depends a little bit on what I have to block with here.
Okay, so he's coming in for 3. So how much is the card value that he draws? So he gets to search, he gets a Descendant Gustwave, but there's nothing in the. So I think we just take it, let him have his 3 points of value, because we're about to throw 20 at him.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. And if we were going to block, we'd probably block the Seika Kadachi with the Iron Weave, if we were going to.
Okay.
But, yeah.
That makes sense. So you're just not worried about playing around like whatever they have to throw.
No, like let's say like he maxes his turn out at 17 value, which is really good for a Katsu. We are looking at a lot more than that.
That's fair. So when you look at this hand, what are you looking to start with?
Okay, so it depends on how, in actual paper, I'm looking at if I'm playing an Armory versus like the. Oh, that's spicy, but he needs a Surging Gustwave for that to work. So
I was like, let's see. He actually had to. Well, no, he didn't pay for this, but he was still just throwing 4.
Yeah, he's gonna throw 4 twice and have an Arsenal, or throw the last other card afterwards. So it's fine. He's gonna get his 21 value. Yeah, that's fine. That's easy peasy.
We don't care about the hero token? Or the embodiment?
No, because he.
Oh, he didn't have a Surging Strike. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything other than it's a. Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so 14-point turn here.
And then we look at our hand and we go, okay, cool. So if I was going to start with anything here, we have 2 options. We do have an embodiment of Lightning, so we want to either think about E-Strike, draw a card, which is always strong, or the Coax of Commotion, and he doesn't block. Now, of course, you're more likely to get the E-Strike draw card. It's probably more correct. But like, if this guy's looking like he doesn't want to block, which we don't know since it's turn 1, because different Katsu players play differently.
Right.
Some of them like to no block. I think the E-Strike draw card, putting back Exude Confidence probably will have a higher EV in this hand.
Okay. So we'll throw the Exude back, and we'll go draw a card.
Not bad. And then we want to think what we want to do here. Okay, he's not blocking, which makes me want to really think a little bit more here. Okay.
So we throw 8. The initial thing that jumps out at me is play Come to Fight, play Command and Conquer for 12. And we're up 6 points and we're threatening his arsenal. That's the first thing that jumps out at me. Now, I don't know how quickly you use snaps in this deck.
Whenever Channel Mount Heroic's out, snaps is a 7-point value. So it is
So
as strong as a Basket Pouncing Link. So I would always throw Coax here, activate snaps, and then see if Coax hits, and then make a better decision. Because what more than likely, if he's trying to play like he's trying to win, he would actually block with 2 cards from hand and then block with his armor here.
Okay.
Coax is not only 7, but also draws you a card and makes an embodiment of lightning. Well, it actually makes you a Quicken, which is even more strong.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
Which is nuts here that he's not blocking. So.
Nice light weeb. Lol. Thank you. I appreciate it. I am enjoying my new light. Hey, what's going on, underscore? How are you, man? Appreciate you coming by. All right, so...
Crazy no block there.
So we're going to go draw and quicken here?
Yeah, because that's just insane.
And
okay, now
yeah. This has been an insanely crazy good turn.
So now we have a Snatch with a Channel Mount Heroic with a Quicken token.
Wow.
And then we can go E-Strike draw, E-Strike go again, pop Iron Weave and CNC at the end of this turn.
This is insane.
Yeah. Hopefully he full blocks this, and then we could be even cheekier. Play. Oh wait, never mind. We already got him down. Dang it. So we're going to go E-Strike, go again, pop Iron Weave, CNC.
Yeah, so that's what I was looking at. I was looking to see if there was any way I could make the Scar for Scar work here.
I think we're about to like really. Okay. Well, it's still going to be E-Strike go again with the Scar for Scar because Lightning Surge is insane in the arsenal.
I was like, because we can just arsenal the Lightning Surge here.
Yeah.
This has been the craziest turn ever.
What are you talking about, man? This is an average Briar turn.
Dude, well, let me tell you, this is not the kind of turns. Dash does not do this. Let me tell you that.
Damn. This deck is good. Confirmed. What the heck? Nobody told me this whole time.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. He blocked 2 points, and he was at 40 when the turn started. So
yeah, in reality, always block Coax or Commotion.
This has been a 39-point turn.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Sometimes Briar do Briar things. Briar is definitely doing Briar things right now. I have never been on this end of the Briar things, so I'm always on the other side of this.
Yeah. But so whenever Channel Mount Heroic's out, you just want the greediest play possible. Like that's just the answer.
I mean, that's fair. That makes sense.
He has no AB, by the way. So technically speaking, unless he can do 29 damage next turn with a Crown of Providence, a good game
through Grasp, we just have to be able to turn on Grasp and Thorn.
Yeah, that's it. And we do it. So we can full block with our equipment on a Whelming Gust Wave or anything here.
Wow. Well, unless I'm mistaken here, we can full block with our equipment and one of the Gloomveils, right?
Yeah, and guarantee 100% lethal. So I don't even know. Just take it. There's only no. I don't even.
This has been like probably the fastest game I've ever played.
Welcome to Briar, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
Briar.
So honestly, I'm thinking Grasp and Gloomveil here to play around the Ancestral.
Well, if you want to be really smart, like what I would do is I would even play around the Razor Reflex.
And just throw all 7?
Yeah, just throw all 7, and then he would have to break scales and have... Yeah, like that's what I would do. And then like if he's willing to do that for an extra card, that's probably fine. I
don't think I want to bottom anything, but if I had to pick something, it would be the Gloomveil.
Yeah.
Do you think it's worth putting that on the bottom here?
No, that card's fine because it's a block 3 attack. That
I was like, and I know it has go again because of. No, it has go again because we're gonna make a rune chant this turn.
yeah. But since he didn't have a yeah, since he didn't have the razor, I think I don't think there's any way he can win from here.
Yeah, I mean, he had to activate Katsu to go get the Whelming Gust Wave. Like,
Exactly. I don't know why he didn't block. He's doing it again, boys.
all right. Yep, take 4.
Okay, time to send him to the Shadow Realm.
I was like, yeah, so.
Hold on. So, yeah.
And then throw the Lightning Surge.
Yeah.
And then activate Grasp, and then pitch the Gloomveil to Thorn.
Yep.
Wow. What was this 3 turns?
Yeah.
Zach on Briar? What? Yeah, it's only because your boy Taylor here's helping me play it.
Yeah. The deck's good. I promise.
The deck is insane. I've lost to it a billion times. And I'm pretty sure half of those have been you.
Ooh, let's go, Briar.
Well, that was wow.
Hey, only
how are you, buddy? Why did this stream Decker bot pop up?
Oh.
That's weird. Hang on, I should have Nightbot set up to. Is Nightbot like turned off or something? Oh. I'm sorry, dude. I never put Nightbot in the channel because I'm a weeb. So yeah, you can. It should work now if you try it. I just had him join the thing. I'll have to turn the Stream Decker bot off later, but I don't know what I was playing in standard. But all right, Providence, Ironweave, Grasp, and Snaps.
I like it all. And let me see if I put in sinks.
You did.
I did. Wow, look at me.
Took
put
out
another CNC for the love of God.
That's interesting.
And to take out Exude. I don't know why I put an extra.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would play.
Let's do this then. I like it.
Yeah. Hey. Oh God, Sambo. Okay, never mind. I was really worried. We're either gonna get dunked on or dunk on them. There's no in between if they're playing Sambo. Whenever I see like a popular hero and they're playing something I've never seen before, I just automatically assume I'm about to get dumpstered. like, oh, this guy's a better player than me.
Oh man. With Premeditate.
I say we block 6 here. What I would do personally is I would block with Coax, Swarming, and Weave.
And then try to save the sync for Arsenal.
Exactly. I just think that card's like the best Arsenal card in this matchup.
I was like, if you're hanging on to it, I assume that that's what we're doing. So we can go
Grasp, Swarming.
Yeah, Lightning Surge. Yeah. I was like, that seems like the obvious line, but
yeah, sometimes it's just the obvious line. That's the good one.
It's control. Are you saying that the Sandbow is like more of a controlling list? Is that what you were saying?
If we get fatigued by Azalea, I'll probably just quit.
That would be hilarious. Yeah, Zach says it's more controlling.
More controlling as in like they're gonna shoot one arrow at.
I'm not sure. We're about to find out.
Let's see what we do here.
It was like, this is twice they've used the bow already. Zach, are you having fun destroying kids' dreams? I'm doing my best.
So,
all right.
What I like to do here is I would like to throw Scar for Scar, Weave Earth for 5. We can throw everything but Snatch and just throw a Snatch at them.
So you're saying just throw everything and then play the sync below?
Yeah, and then just throw a Snatch at them, and then
okay,
make them decide how to block, and then we are technically up by 12 points of value.
I was like, yeah, we're up 8 points right now. I was like, so, and throwing the Snatch on here is worth at least. I mean,
it's a lot.
Yeah, I was like, it's worth an Arsenal here.
Ooh. Nice Arsenal.
I was like, and that's a good draw.
And that's a great hand.
Is it?
Yeah, dude, this hand's insane. It's just like beat face. Central.
So I love that give and take blocks 3.
That card is pretty good.
Deadeye.
I love the errata to make it better against fatigue.
Yeah, dude, when you sent me that, that was awesome.
What's the on hit of this one? Is this the inertia one?
Yes. Inertia is the
Okay.
discard all cards in Arsenal or whatever.
Yeah, so we have a chance of throwing back. So worst come down to worst, we can throw back 2 2s.
So it's 4, 4, 7, 10, 12 with the Thorn, if I'm counting right. I was like,
Best case is 16.
4, 8, 11, 14, 16. Yeah, you do that math a lot faster than I do. So we're
So I would
taking
just
12
take
to throw 16, or at least
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I was like,
we're
when we
matching them.
already have the life lead.
Yeah, that's exactly the way I'm thinking of it. It's like
It's probably why you win more games than me.
math. Plus that blocking's for chumps.
I do like that Briar. I know you said you played Magic. I don't know like how much you played Magic, or if it was like a casual thing
I
for
played
you.
a
Or
lot. I was a big tournament grinder.
okay, so I was the same way. So I'm sure that we played Magic against each other before, but I always laugh. Like when I think of playing Briar, I always think, yeah, mass for blockers. Like,
Oh yeah, it's really fun to do because in Magic I'm actually a control player. I'm a big like.
you know,
player.
honestly, that doesn't surprise me at all. Like, it does not surprise me. Nice.
Let's go.
Never didn't have it.
And then we have a 4 block on top too.
Yep.
Let's go. Yes.
This has been insane.
What are you talking about, man? These are just average games of Briar.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and I keep telling you that nothing I play does this.
Yeah, this is the fun part of the deck.
Well, if we just play a bunch of fun parts of the deck all night, that's awesome.
We just have a really good blocking hand.
I was like, we can just block 8 here and then just like put channel in play.
See, like, I guess this is like the difference because like I'm a greedy player and I'm just like, well, we do have a Crown of Providence for an attack. We can get rid of one of these. So my instant thought here is to throw a Come to Fight and a Crown of Providence, and get rid of the other Come to Fight and just hope for an attack. Like that's my like.
Let's do it then. I'm in for it. If it's your instinct, I'm in.
Oh, that's fine too. We can arsenal.
I was like, you just arsenal that, right?
Yeah. Oh, he's using the tunic.
Like, I guess, or if he throws something big, this does block for 3.
Oh, that.
So they just get to look at the top 2 cards. They get to like Fate Seal with 2 cards.
Yeah. See, and this is the fun part of Briars. We had to figure out what to do. If they're coming in for just 5, I would just take 5 and.
I was like, yeah, like we're still up 11 points, and we're putting our most explosive card into play.
Yeah, I'm happy with this. The only card I would be worried about is Red in the Ledger. And this is a great
I mean, yeah, Red in the Ledger is very scary.
Yeah, so we can block 6 if they don't. So if they don't have it dominated. So okay, yeah, I'm happy. Oh, knock the death whistle. No, stop it, you.
That's tough.
I think Autumn's Touch because like now our line is because like we're guaranteed to get hit here. We're just going to E-strike for 10. Because they have Deadeye here, so the Deadeye is going to take either Snatch or an E-strike, and then we just throw 10 at them.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we get to keep the E-strike here.
Yeah.
And I mean, this still puts a lot of pressure on them because if they don't block it.
Yeah, our deck blocks really well.
He discards a card? Yeah, I think that's what Taylor was talking about off of the Deadeye here.
Yeah, because we had 2 E-strikes, it was guaranteed that we have E-strike for the 10.
Right.
Which is really dope.
This
hand's really good because of Ironweave.
So we go Nimblism, Coax, Snap, Rabble.
Yeah.
Pop Ironweave, Command and Conquer, and we can block with a Command and Conquer.
That's exactly 100% the line I was looking at. So
perfect. We also just get to block with Ironweave too, like because we know we're going to use it.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what I'm looking at here too.
This is crazy.
Yeah. So unless they can throw a 21 dominate, I'm feeling pretty confident. But no one Azalea. They might be able to throw something out their butt. Whee! Man, they're really thinking about how to get that 21. It's terrifying. Oh no, it's one non-attack and one attack. Actually, we can still. Oh, we're one short.
I was like, well, we can get 6 here.
Yeah, we can get 6, so we can take 1. But then we want to think about this. Okay, so
When this hits, and then you can't play. So it's an attack and a non-attack. So
I think the line here would be block with CNC, and then go Nimblism, Coax a Commotion. And also throw your armor in there, just because. Yeah. Keep us at a healthy life total, and then we're gonna throw 7 back at them, which forces the block out of their hand.
it's like we just strip a card this way.
Yeah. And if they don't fully block, I mean, which would still be pretty good, because we get Embodiment of Earth. And then we put Ravenous Rabble in Arsenal because we might want to block
With the
CNC.
Command and Conquer. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Rabble's like almost guaranteed. It's guaranteed go again.
Yeah, I completely agree.
With Crow's Nest, it seems like Sandy Bow is so much worse than Death Dealer. And Zach immediately said it is.
I don't understand playing sand. So we are at 14. They have 3 cards. I would just do no modes.
I was like, the only thing I would consider here is Quicken Token, but that also gives them some benefit.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was going to defer to you on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, the Sink Below is awesome. Has +3 and you reload.
Yeah, it's a good hand. Oh, he decided not to reload because he wants to use the bow.
What does the bow even do? Put an aim counter on it?
Wow, chat line.
What happened? A bunch of times where I have just been playing, and at the end of the game, I have snaps that I've never used. And I was like, wow, that would have been I should have used that to get more value. And so, yeah. All right, so we have 62 cards. Is that intentional?
Yes, because people used to try to fatigue me with Titan's Fist and Rampart.
Okay.
So I actually like 62 into Bravo.
I assume we want to go second here.
No, I always go first because they can just dominate me, Spinal, and then there's nothing I can do.
Okay, fair enough. That makes sense.
And depending on how much AB they have, some Bravos play 0, some play. If there's a way that this is a great hand because what we can do is we can force 2 damage, but with Rosetta and then Arsenal Scar for Scar. So we can go like Nimblism, Give and Take, Rosetta. That guarantees them at 38.
Well, this is cool because if they block it, we just get to put the Nimblism back on top.
Yeah, so it's kind of awkward. I kind of like that. Especially with knowledge that we're going to have a Scar for Scar.
And then we just get to throw the Rosetta Thorn here.
Yeah.
Interesting that they have no AB. Also interesting that they're playing Skullcap.
Yeah, that's a little unusual, but...
I was like, I don't see that very regularly. Why not Rabble into Thorn? If you're talking about at the end of the last game, then, I mean, that was probably also a very suitable line. I feel like there were a couple things we could have done that would have won us the game from there. He must not have had an arrow or something. Yeah, that's the only thing I can come up with is that he just, like, whiffed on an arrow at the end of the game.
Say what?
All right. Wow,
So
pitching 3 reds. What is that?
I am
Chokeslam.
Chokeslam. Spinal. You want to keep track of pummel, spinals, crushes, and chokeslams.
Okay.
And CNCs, but the first CNC is blanked
Because of Crown, yeah.
So I'm looking at his hand and I'm thinking, what cards am I going to use and how am I going to use them? So first thing I'm noticing is that I probably want to take this, but I also want to probably throw my Exude Confidence at them.
I was like, I want to take some damage so that I can turn the Scar on.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm probably going to want to throw the Exude and go Scar for 7, Snatch, and then Arsenal the CNC. That's what my first line is.
So you want to block with the Exude here.
Yeah, it's a dead card, so you might as well just get 2 value out of it.
Okay.
Because I expect them to block the Snatch. Like, that's...
No, that's fair. I mean, they'll probably use equipment or something like that. 3-0 in 40 minutes because they don't have families anymore. Yeah, Ben, you've missed it, dude. This has been a wild night. We won our first game on turn 3 and our second game on turn 4. It's been a very quick evening compared to the decks I normally play.
That's why I'm here.
Oh.
Okay, and then we throw the Snatch for 4.
So if he says no blocks here, are we throwing snaps?
Ooh, no, because the Snaps don't even represent 4 value. They only represent 2. Because we haven't played... Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah. Nah, I still wouldn't even...
You wouldn't do it here? Anyway?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, I like Channel Mount heroic turns. Now this is a weird dilemma. Are you a gambling man?
I mean, depends on what you mean by gambling, but I do like the idea of what?
Of Tome of Harvests, your CNC away?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I like the idea of doing something like that, but I'm also wondering if I should play the Sink Below here. But it puts me down one more card, and I know that Tome of Harvest can be a very big turn.
I would play Tome. I would play the Sink. On
Putting
the
one of the
next
Tome.
Yeah, but I would do next attack because he could have a choke slam.
That's true.
He could have a choke slam in Arsenal. Okay, yeah, I would still use it here and put one of the tones back and just see what happens. Bend the wheel. Oh, well, that makes it a lot better to play tone.
I was like, this makes it better.
Yeah. Interesting.
Huh.
I personally here would like Come to Fight, Nimblism, Lightning Surge for 9, and then Rosetta for 2 and 2.
And then Arsenal nothing.
Yeah, because Force of Nature, don't play Force of Nature unless it's broken. That's like my basic rule whenever I draw the card up.
So it's really funny that you say that because I was on Twitter doing something, like I was just like fumbling around one day and I saw where Tark Patel had tweeted, and this was right after he top aided, was it Indianapolis he top aided with Briar. He said I'm watching a lot of gameplay and I think people have a very common misconception that if Force of Nature isn't broken, you're not playing. Like, it blocks 4 is basically what he said.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Oh god, dude, this guy's playing red oh, dude, this guy was looking for Fi. This dude was looking for Fi. I haven't seen Fi in the queues in a long time, actually.
Dude, honestly, Fi's like kind of like falling off. I made a premeditate list just to test it, just to see if it was any good, to see if I could like make it work. But I haven't really had any like results with that. Ugh.
So we can block 6, 7, 8. I'm just like looking at like the possible lines here. Of course, I'm gonna be like, in my mind, I'm definitely gonna. What I would like to do here is to block 9 and just throw a Lightning Surge at them for 4.
Okay, so take 2 and then throw 4.
Yeah, and that way you actually win that cycle.
That's fair. It puts us up points.
I mean, we're already ahead on life.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we're ahead and we continue to like gain value over the course of the game, like, we'll inevitably win.
Yeah.
Honestly, Icelander taught me that more than any other hero.
Yeah. Embodiment of Earth is a broken mechanic. Let's go. Oh, look at that 4 block.
Am I blocking 7 with the Command and Conquer and the Force, and then just going 5 draw card?
I would go 7. Embodiment of Earth is a broken mechanic.
Fair enough. I like it. Man, I had no idea this was such a good matchup for Briar.
Oh yeah. This is Bravo's worst matchup.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll tell you that. Yeah, in testing, this has been like my nightmare matchup. Hey, we got another 4 block. Oh, we got 2 4 blocks. What?
This is crazy.
I don't mind just blocking 4 here, going in with Snatch and arsenaling Bramble. That's like my number 1 line here, because like we're keeping life parity. I mean, kind of struggling.
So you said block 4. Did you mean block 8? Like block with both my cards here?
Yeah, and then throws Snatch and then Arsenal Bramble.
Blocking 8 off 2 cards is insane.
Come to Fight's a good card.
Come to Fight is originally from Welcome to Wraith or something, or Arcane. It says it right there. But it got reprinted in this set. I did not know that. I found that very interesting.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, yes. Give me the blue unmovable on my Snatch. Hey, this is a really good hand.
This hand is insane. Am I just taking
think
6
we
here?
take 6. Yeah.
I was like...
Yeah. And then we look him in the eyes and we apologize.
So, Bramble Spark from Arsenal, Fuse. Play the CMH, throw Lightning Surge, Arsenal the Bramble Spark.
Perfect. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Wow.
But, oof. He said oof.
So,
and we automatically get Embodiment of Lightning. Earth, which is cool.
Odd question. Is Bramble Spark worth me pitching for Rosetta Thorn here? Because it's worth 4 damage either way, either in my arsenal or if I pitch it now.
But if it's in your arsenal, it can also help you make an Embodiment of Lightning next turn, which can unclonk the hand.
That is true.
Yeah.
Good point. Oh man, I have like all the bots turned on. Good lord. I'm going to have to fix that after the stream. I didn't even know I had the Stream Decker bot turned on. Dude, I haven't streamed Magic in so long. Like,
dang, you gotta get me on that stream.
I pretty much stopped streaming Magic when I started playing Flesh and Blood.
It's a good game. Like after I play Magic, after playing Flesh and Blood, it's just like the game feels so RNG based.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's view here. So I do not hate the line of blocking with Grasp and Think Below, Bramble, Coaxa, Snaps, Exude. That's like my first thing that like pops out to me.
Well, let's do it then.
Yeah, because that's a lot of value.
We'll just keep our hand here.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, because we can fuse the Bramble Spark, which is great.
Yeah. And then Coaxa comes in for 10.
Well, and if this hits, we just get to make a Quicken token, so our Exude has go again, and then we get to make a Rune Chant and throw Rosetta Thorn.
Always draw a card, too. Because the possibility of drawing another attack.
Oh, that's true. Draw a card with CMH out is insane.
Let's do this.
Are they just going to let us have this?
Quicken, draw a card. Come on, Swarming Gloomveil. Oh. Well, yes, I would like to send 7 more at you. Scar for Scar, then we can do Exude Confidence for 9. Scar for 7, Exude for 9. Sheesh.
That is insane.
And we still have
good lord.
4 block up. Yes.
Yeah, everybody's getting their commands twice. Because I have Nightbot and Stream Elements going in Twitch for some reason.
Activate that Exude.
I was like, man, they're just like, they have no cards in hand.
Okay,
well,
so this is a more interesting line. So we can go E-Strike, go again, Snatch, which I think putting the other E-Strike on bottom, or we can go E-Strike for 5, E-Strike for 7, which is also a really good line, and I think that might be a better line, thinking about it.
So you think double E-Strike is better than arsenaling the channel mount here?
Yeah, because the channel mount is not going to get any value because we're towards the end of the game anyway.
Okay.
So I think that throwing 12 at them is probably better because that's.
Well, I was like, it requires at least a card in both pieces of their equipment or 2 cards. So
yeah, I'm trying to think if they do block this with like 1 card from hand. Yeah, perfect. I actually like Snatch better now because it's forcing an embodiment of Earth and allows you to arsenal a card. So I think I like Snatch.
All right, I like that.
If they didn't block, I think I like E-Strike for 7.
Well, I was like, if they have equipment like that, they can just throw in some of the Snatch. It's completely different.
Yeah. I don't think it matters. Which card are you more willing to lose?
I would be more willing to lose the Exude, I think, because I just E-Strike's a very good card in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, that's what I meant by what do you want?
I mean,
Just
you did say
throw
it.
Providence. I would just say Providence. Put the E strike. Actually,
Should I throw
put
Ironweave
the
too in case I crack it?
yeah. Yeah, it's not a big deal. We're late in the game. I think we get rid of Exude. Okay.
Oh, get rid of
This is fine
Exude.
too. Yeah, but it's not a big deal now. It's not. We still get
So
this game locked up.
why would you not take the 5th card off of the value from the Crown of Providence on the
Oh
Commander
yeah, I
Conqueror?
wasn't even thinking about the CNC. Sorry, that's my fault. That's
Oh,
100%
no,
my
you're
fault.
good. I just didn't know if there was something I was missing or
No,
like.
no, I'm just a bad player.
Oh no, a blue. That's the worst. Snatch with all equipment on the chain. Oh yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. Then I'd like Rabble here, and then and then Rosetta, and then Arsenal to Exude, because he doesn't have AB.
I mean, if he wants to pitch a blue to my Rosetta Thorn here for Skullcap, cool.
Yeah, that's a little wild.
I was like, your card you're pitching is like the same value as like.
He technically like has to block this, or he just dies to grasp. Sheesh. Well, he still dies. Just yeah. I would just take it all because you can go Burdens, Weave, Exude, Pitch to Grasp, Rosetta. So you just take 4 here.
That's true.
He's guaranteed.
I can throw the Gloomveil too somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
So much value. So much value.
If you blocks 4, you can be really cheeky if you want to,
and pump.
And pump, and then, but I don't like. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna do it like this. Not like this. Pump it.
Really?
Yeah, because if you pump it, you make an embodiment of Earth. If he somehow has a, I don't. Does he have a sink?
He can't sink.
Oh, well, that's even.
Or I guess he can Spinal Crush. I mean, it still doesn't matter here. I'm just popping Ironweave, activating Grasp, and then pitching this for Thorn to kill him.
Yeah. That's what I do. Yeah. Sheesh.
I don't even have to do that, do I? I could just throw the Gloomveil and then Ironweave.
Yeah, but this is a lot cooler.
This is a lot cooler. Okay, game 1 we played against Katsu. I don't really know what there is to say about this game. I opened Channel Mount Heroic on turn 0 and just kind of ran Katsu over. There wasn't much to talk about, and it kind of felt like a free game. Game 2 played against Azalea. Azalea has really turned around with some of the newer cards and so the way some of the metagame is shaped up a little bit. And I think Azalea is actually in a pretty decent spot. But I don't know, like Briar, it just felt like we had so much pressure. We were just able to put on so much and do so much that they just weren't really to keep up. I'm pretty sure we ended the game at like 13 or 14 or something like that. And, like we just kind of ran them over. We didn't really have an insane start or anything, but it was just a very good, just felt like a good game and just felt like they weren't really able to tax us enough to put us in a bad enough spot to where we were blocking at the end game. Game 3 was Bravo. That was interesting for me. I did not know that Briar was so favored into Bravo. I learned that playing Briar with Taylor this evening. And one thing that I really enjoyed about it was Embodiment of Earth is a heck of a card. It's a heck of an ability, I should say. But Embodiment of Earth just gives you so much play into Bravo with your already like fridge, that you get from your equipment. Like I definitely understand why Bravo's not favored. It really wasn't much of a contest. I really enjoyed playing Briar. It's a lot of fun. Taylor says it has a lot of bad matchups into the Ice Heroes. There will be a lot of Oldham and a lot of Icelander at Richmond and at the Pro Tour. So definitely something to consider. But I had a lot of fun and I enjoyed learning some more about it. If you guys got any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section below. And if you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. But if not, I'll see you next time. Take it easy, guys.